civically responsible organization speech, I will be speaking about hunger issues and I will be informing. All right, to start off, I will be speaking a little bit into detail about Feeding America and what they do. So, Feeding America is a nonprofit organization that helps these people who are in poverty, get the meals and resources that they need. And so they are a big organization as they provide to over 40 million people each year. And they are the largest charity working to end hunger in the United States. And so they have the way they work is that they partner with food banks, food pantries, and local food programs to bring food to people facing hunger. And they advocate for policies that create long-term solutions to hunger. And their headquarters is located here in Chicago. And so I would like to share with you 3 points as to why Feeding America has helped those in poverty. Um, Step number one, food banks. Feeding America has 200 food banks and 60,000 food pantries and meals programs that serve every county in the country, meaning that, they have a whole bunch of these food banks and food pantries around the United States so that they could provide to each of those people around the country. And this is a very key part to being a big organization because it's not like it's not like it's just a community, like helping a community. Feeding America will help people across the whole United States, anywhere where you're at. And yeah, there are people who, since it's a non profit organization, there are people that that get helped by a lot by different organizations that are going in for the same cause, which is to stop hunger issues. And so communities. So this is a quote that was said by President Joe Biden, saying that he pledged to end hunger by 2030, a goal that is ambitious and achievable. For many, including myself, the number one takeaway from the conference is that eliminating hunger is achievable through collaboration. So obviously, he's trying to say that hunger, it's a big issue, and that as more people come together and help out these different communities or different people that deserve help, you know we will have less to deal with this problem. And so from what I've read, uh hunger issues and like poverty, it's been going down a little bit as of late. A couple years back, it was a high percentage, especially by the time during when COVID started and everything. There was people who were struggling to get these food and resources that they need, because many of these you know people that are in charge, the household, they were left without jobs. So they desperately needed help from either the government or food programs like this. And so support, this is Darden Restaurants, and they are helping Feeding America add refrigerated trucks for 10 member food banks to support mobile pantry programs and food distribution in communities with the highest needs. So this Darden Restaurants is just an example of a restaurant that is involved in the cause, and they are helping out. And so they're basically donating these to Feeding America so that they can you know grow. And they're helping them grow together so that these situations won't happen as much. And being a nonprofit organization, you depend from receiving help from different partnerships, of course. So Feeding America also looks to partner up with different sponsors so that they can both contribute to the cause. And in conclusion, to conclude, I have shared with you 3 points as to how Feeding America helps those in poverty. Feeding America helps by having food banks, helping the communities, and giving their best support to each one in the community. And so it can be hard for those that are in poverty, as there is over 40 million people in the United States who are in poverty. Is exactly the same amount or even more of meals given by Feeding America in a year. And so luckily there is programs, organizations like this, like Feeding America, that can help these people. And they also help people out with what they can. It's not always just about food. It can also be about like a child's education, or programs to help feed the children as well. So that's what makes Feeding America one of the largest charity working to end hunger in the United States. And if there is any opportunity for anyone to help out, I suggest that you do, because this is something that has to end at some point, because hunger issues is something, that people live out through a daily basis, and we may not like, picture or see it. But hopefully, like Joe Biden said, at some point these numbers will start to decrease, so that everyone, can have the food and resources that they need. Thank you.